Hey, everybody, and welcome to the 10 a.m. Eastern Time broadcast on March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day all around the globe. Coming to you live from my lake home where Steve and I are quarantining ourselves. It's a rough place to be, but someone has to do it. And read a few articles about this coronavirus and how if we would contain ourselves and stay in this quarantine mode for the next 14 days, that it will benefit everybody in the long run exponentially. So, I'm not afraid of the coronavirus. Don't have any symptoms, don't know anybody that does, but, here we are. We're like, be where you are and do what you can during this time of quarantine or social distancing, right? So we've got grocery stores close by, and I know this has affected people differently all over the world, all over this country. I talked to my friends in San Diego who are waiting in line for 2 hours to buy groceries, and I can go to my local market, and outside of the potatoes being empty, everything's available. So I know we're all being affected differently at different times, and I just wanted to come live and share some ideas that we can use utilizing SendOutCards during this time. Last night there was a corporate call every Monday night, and our co-founder Cody Bateman, along with our CEO Greg Briers and the #1 income earner Jordan Adler, were on this call last night to just kind of discuss the state of our company, SendOutCards, and how we're going virtual. There was an event planned for the end of April, middle of April, and it's going to be streamed live now virtually instead of gathering together. And I know that many of you that are listening to this are experiencing the same thing with your companies. Steve and I are broker associates and realtors with eXp Realty, and they canceled their shareholders meeting in Florida. Everybody's canceling big group meetings. We attended my mother-in-law's funeral last weekend, and we were being asked to limit the amount of people that could gather together to pay their respects to my beautiful mother-in-law, Frances Zientek. And so we got through that weekend and that funeral okay. But here we are now. It's Tuesday morning. We're sitting in our homes, and hopefully you're in a place where you can be safe and secure, that you have food and toilet paper. If you don't, I'm sure there's somebody in your vicinity that is willing to share with you. So I'm going to talk a little bit today about what we can do as we're sitting here. I sat down and created a campaign the other night and sent 35 cards to family members after the funeral services. We're going to talk today about the system package a little bit, because I've had a few people reaching out to me in the last 24 hours saying, Gayle, what are some good ideas that we can utilize as we're sitting, in our homes, in our offices, in our places of sequestry, and reach out to the people that we care about? So campaigns are a good thing. Organize your database. This is a great time for you to organize your database within SendOutCards. Create those groups of people. Create those past clients. Create those invitations for client events in the future. I know a lot of us have had client events that we had to cancel because of the coronavirus. So what does a client event maybe look like into the summer? And start thinking about things in the future tense of what you can do once this is passed and we're all back up. Right now, everybody's huddled around. I watched the press conference yesterday, and it was my first really acknowledging that the news is on, and I wanted to hear what was going on. Here's what I heard: stay in your homes. This is why. And once this is passed, we'll be back to normal. So many people are being affected by this. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, one, think about the people in your life. Think about the people in your database that are your friends, your close friends, your past clients, your current clients that might be freaking out a little bit right now. I want you to not just send cards. I want you to communicate in all areas. Communicate. Send them text messages. Send them little video chats. Let them know you're thinking about them. Send them messages on Facebook. And then, yes, send cards. If you see someone is fearful, or they're stuck at home with their 3 kids for the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, yes, pick up the phone and call people. If you see people stuck at home with their children, give them ideas, look for ideas, search for ideas, be that connector that helps them through this time period. They will remember you for that. So create those top 50, top 100, top 150, and then create a campaign and send it off to them. Let's brainstorm a little bit about ideas of what that campaign can look like. Like I said, people are experiencing the coronavirus at different strains throughout our country, where I've said to a couple friends, if I didn't know what was going on, I wouldn't know what was going on. And they've experienced the exact opposite. So be sensitive, and then think about maybe some ideas. How about a card with ideas of what they can do at home with their children? Maybe send them, create a word search. Chip just said he sent 100 St. Patty's Day cards. I got one of those. Or no, I got your sympathy card, Chip. You're always very good about remembering us. And so someone, my friend Judson, you're on here today. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to my account and find. So Judson asked me about a word search card for buyers and sellers, and I did find that. It's in my real estate account, Judson. And I think you can go to word search, just click on, well, hang on, since we're here, I wasn't prepared to do this, so it's going to take me a minute. So I'm going to go into my email, and we're going to see if we can find the word search website. Because you can go on this word search website and you can create images, you can create word searches, and you can send that in a card. That's one idea that's thinking outside the box, things to do while at home, like puzzles and games and different things. So let me just search, see if I can find it real quick. Okay, here we go. Mywordsearch.com, I think, is what it is. Always runs slow when we're on Zoom, so it's taking its time. Okay, mywordsearch.com. So right there, mywordsearch.com. If you go there, you can create your own word searches. So I'll go and show you what I had created for home buyers and sellers. So give me a minute. I'm going to go to my real estate, log into my real estate account. While it's doing that, I know it's tough to sit here and watch things behind the scenes. So I'm just going to go see if I don't share, if it'll go quicker. So hopefully you're doing well. I'm also going to talk today why the value of the system package makes sense. Because if you're doing this, if you're sending to large groups of people, it's going to make sense for you to have the system package, so you're paying less for those system cards that are going out. Okay, so I found it. I'm going to come back here and share this with you. So this is what I created. So it was one for listing and one for buyers. And let's see, 2018 word search. So it was just kind of fun to be able to do. So if I want to view this card, so I created this on mywordsearch.com. New listing, home seller word search, 41 words you'll experience during the selling process. So then on the inside, I listed all of the words. And so what you do with this word search, and I encourage you guys, don't expect me to just to share this with you because I don't really have the bandwidth to share it to a lot of people, but you can create it on your own and maybe you have better ideas and better words. So, but here's the words that came up for the sellers and here's the wording. So if you want to copy this down, as you're watching this, pause the video, take a screenshot of it. And this says, we are excited about the possibility of listing your home and helping you through the process of getting it sold. We love cards, so we came up with this idea for a word search. If you like puzzles, you'll probably enjoy searching. If you don't, that's okay. The answer key is on the back. In all seriousness, we want to be your guide and answer your questions. Communication is important. Please feel welcome to call. Helping you achieve your goals, Steve and Gayle. And then on the back, you can see here's the answer key for the word search. Okay, so this was created a couple years ago. And so you have the ability to go on the word search and create your own little word search for that. So had one with buyers as well, and it was just a fun way to interact with people. So let's go talk about, as I'm pulling this up, I want to talk a little bit about the affiliate option with SendOutCards. So I've had some questions. We have a lot of, in this group especially, in Realtors Business by Referral with SendOutCards group, we have realtors, we have affiliates, we have home inspectors, we have all kinds of different vendors and people that are in this group that make up Realtors Business by Referral with SendOutCards. And so many of you are customers, many of you are affiliates. Hey, if you're entrepreneurial in this day and age, you look at opportunities outside of what you're currently doing. And so I want to go over the plans a little bit with you while we're on this live webinar so that you can understand what it is SendOutCards has to offer. So you pick a plan. So if you're on the enhanced, the card a day, the unlimited, right now over the next few weeks, it might be a really good time if you're not on the unlimited to upgrade to the unlimited and make it your goal. You can't be out on appointments having lunch with people. You can be on social media and you can see what people are up to and you can respond to them by sending cards, unlimited, heartfelt cards. So this, I'm not talking about the campaigns. I'm not talking about those, what I just showed you. I'm talking about seeing people where they're at, pausing in your day, sending them a card. On the unlimited plan, you can do that unlimited. It includes postage. So let's just say over the next 2 to 3 weeks, you send 10 cards a day. I'm going to use 10 because I can do that math. 10 times 14 is 140 cards for $97. Bargain. You can do that. So I want you to think about that as you're listening to this and thinking of all the people that you can reach out to. Maybe it's your children that are home from school and they have classmates and they could be the encouraging ones. Have your children on the unlimited plan, have them send cards to their classmates, have them reach out in kindness, take pictures of what they're doing at home to pass the time and send those pictures to their best friend at school who they're not able to be with right now. That's just a couple ideas of what the unlimited can do. Now, if you're going to be sending those campaign cards, you need the system package. Here's why. Because on the unlimited, those system cards are $1.75 plus the cost of postage. On the card a day, they're $2 plus the cost of postage. When you purchase the system package for $3.95, you're getting 300 system sends included in that. So it's like buying in bulk. You're buying those cards to be able to send in advance. Just like Chip said, he sent 100 St. Patty's Day cards. Chip has a system package. Those cards cost him $1.31 plus postage versus $1.75 plus postage. And then for the full year, because we're probably going to exceed our 300 system sends over the next 3 months, right? Because we're going to be card sending maniacs here on social media and in SendOutCards. So purchase that system package. And for the entire year, you have the ability to send cards at no at the $1.31 plus postage price point. So you're saving 44 cents a card. So calculate that over. If you sent 100 cards, that's $44. 200 is 88. Do the math. Do the math around that. You're going to save money by doing that. So I want to encourage you, get your database in order. So, you know, my husband is a part of our BNI group, right? They meet every week. Well, not now. They're meeting on Zoom. But check it out. If we wanted to create and send a card to them, well, I'll just go back here. So I have groups in our system, our BNI members, our top 150. I'm going to search for our BNI members. This is going to bring up all of our members, 57 members. So I create one card, and with the click of a button, I can send that card to all of our BNI members, which is a great idea. I'll probably create a campaign that's going to go out this week because they're off at least for the next 2 weeks, in-person meetings. So think about groups of people. Think about the people that need to hear from you, need to know that you're still in business, that you're actively engaged in real estate, in lending, whatever it is your profession is, that you're the person that they can talk to during this time. Now, I also want to cover, lastly, in this video, the option to become an affiliate. So last night on our call, on our corporate call, Cody mentioned that he's waiving the affiliate fee for the next 2 weeks, which means by March 31st, anybody, if you're currently a customer with SendOutCards, you see here, annual renewal fee is $59. So over the course of the next 2 weeks until March 31st, I'll answer some questions. Hey, if you have questions, put them in the chat and I'll be happy to acknowledge those when I'm finished here in just a second. So for the next 2 weeks, till March 31st, 2020, Cody is waiving the affiliate fee of $59, the annual affiliate fee of $59. So if you're currently a customer with SendOutCards, you can go in and you can add the affiliate option and it's going to zero out. You're not going to have to pay that. But here's what you can do with that. Because do you not know people at home that might be struggling right now to earn a little bit of extra money, maybe 20, 30, 40, $100 means something to them. So share SendOutCards with them. When you're an affiliate with SendOutCards, you have the ability to share SendOutCards and get paid. So know that there are other people, maybe there are other realtors in your office that have been watching you and they've watched you use SendOutCards. Now you can say, hey, you can join as an affiliate for free over the next 2 weeks. So I wanted to bring that to you so that you could think about that. You've been a customer of SendOutCards maybe for a week, maybe for the last year, or maybe 10 years. You've been a customer with SendOutCards, you like the system, and now you have the ability to share this with other people. And it isn't going to cost them. Maybe it's the stay-at-home mom that you know that's struggling with her children, and you can give her a call and say, hey, why don't you take a look at SendOutCards? You have the ability to join as an affiliate for free for the next 2 weeks. You can share SendOutCards with others. You can get paid to do so, and that might be able to offset the cost of the cards that you're sending. It'll offset the cost of the gallon of milk and the loaf of bread that you need to purchase for your children. It will offset the cost of something. And it's a great business opportunity. SendOutCards, as Steve and I have been affiliates with SendOutCards since May of 2007, coming up on our 13th year. I am extremely grateful for the residual income that's coming in right now through our SendOutCards business. I want to share that with you. I want you to have the same opportunity. You know, it's not immediate. This is not a get rich quick thing, but consistency over time will allow you to build up a residual income that can help to make that car payment, that house payment, that boat payment, pay for that vacation you want to take with your family. It makes a difference. Time on task over time, patience with a sense of urgency is what my friend Hank would say. So, yes, Deb, SOC is still sending gifts like brownies in today's world. We are the premier print on demand system for sending heartfelt cards, business, personal, and the gifts that go along with it. So hopefully this has been something that has inspired you this morning, hearing this message, knowing that what you hold in your hand, you have the ability to reach out and connect with people in a tangible way over the next several weeks or months, however long it's going to take till we get through this coronavirus epidemic, pandemic that's out in our world today. So stay healthy, stay safe, use your common sense when it comes to going out. I was not going to say this, but make sure you wash your hands, and if they're getting dry, put a little lotion on them. And know that if you have any questions, please feel welcome to reach out and let me know how I can help you. I want to help you through this. I'm dedicated to utilizing SendOutCards, sharing SendOutCards, and spreading the love and the message across the United States and the world. As Cody Bateman says, we won't stop until the world listens, and we are out there to make a difference. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me today, and I'm out.